In the summer of 1970, the world watched with bated breath as Apollo 13 embarked on its journey to the moon. A mission born of ambition and courage, it was poised to become another giant leap for mankind. But fate had a different plan. The Apollo program had already etched its name in history with the triumphant landings of Apollo 11 and 12. The world was captivated by the idea of human exploration reaching new frontiers. Apollo 13 was the next chapter in this epic saga. Commander James Lovell, Lunar Module pilot Fred Hayes, and Command Module pilot Jack Swigert, three ordinary men about to face an extraordinary ordeal. They were the crew of Apollo 13, a team forged in the crucible of rigorous training, bound by a shared dream of lunar exploration. Little did they know, their mission was about to be shattered by a catastrophe that would test the limits of human ingenuity and endurance. In the shadow of the Cold War, a new frontier beckoned humanity. The race to the moon was on. America's Apollo program was at the forefront of this audacious endeavor. With each mission, the goal was to push the boundaries of human exploration and scientific knowledge. Apollo 13 was the third mission planned to land on the moon. Commander James Lovell, Lunar Module pilot Fred Hayes, and Command Module pilot Jack Swigert, a seasoned crew, were tasked with conducting scientific experiments, collecting lunar samples, and expanding human understanding of our celestial neighbor. Months of meticulous preparation culminated in this single moment. The countdown echoed through the launch pad, a symphony of anticipation and adrenaline. The world held its breath as the Saturn V rocket, a towering behemoth of engineering, ignited its engines. With a thunderous roar, Apollo 13 broke free from Earth's gravity, a spectacle that captured the imagination of millions. The crew, strapped into their seats, experienced the immense force of the launch as they embarked on their perilous journey. As the spacecraft arced into space, the crew settled into the rhythm of mission life. They conducted experiments, monitored systems, and communicated with ground control. The vastness of space was both awe-inspiring and isolating. Their destination, the moon, was drawing closer with every passing hour. 3 days into the mission, the crew of Apollo 13 was deep in space, their spirits high, and the mission progressing smoothly. But as the tranquility of the cosmos enveloped them, an unforeseen catastrophe was about to unfold. At 9:07 p.m. on April 13, 1970, a catastrophic explosion rocked the Apollo 13 spacecraft. Oxygen tank number 2 in the service module had ruptured, sending shrapnel tearing through the module and crippling the spacecraft's life support systems. The immediate aftermath was chaos. The spacecraft was bathed in an eerie blue glow from escaping oxygen. The crew, thrown off balance by the explosion, was struggling to assess the damage. Panic threatened to consume them, but their training kicked in. On the ground, mission control was plunged into crisis. Engineers and scientists worked frantically to understand the extent of the damage. With each passing moment, the realization grew that Apollo 13 was in grave danger. The crew was stranded, hundreds of thousands of miles from Earth, with life support systems failing. The challenge was immense. Could they devise a way to keep the crew alive long enough to return to Earth? Could they convert the lunar module, designed for 2 astronauts, into a lifeboat for 3? The clock was ticking, and every second counted. With their spacecraft crippled and life support dwindling, the crew of Apollo 13 faced a stark reality. They were running out of time. A desperate decision had to be made in a moment of crisis. Commander Lovell made a call that would forever change the course of the mission. They would use the lunar module, designed for lunar landing, as a lifeboat to carry them back to Earth. It was a gamble, a Hail Mary pass, but it was their only hope. Converting the lunar module into a lifeboat was a Herculean task. Every system had to be carefully assessed and adjusted. Power, oxygen, water, and temperature control were critical. The crew, working under immense pressure, carried out complex calculations, poring over manuals and charts. Ground control, a team of brilliant minds, was working tirelessly to support the crew. Engineers and scientists raced against time, devising innovative solutions to the problems facing the astronauts. Every piece of data, every calculation, was crucial. The Lunar Module was not designed for the journey back to Earth. Its systems were not optimized for the conditions of deep space. The crew had to ration everything, from oxygen to food. Every decision was a matter of life and death. As days turned into nights, the crew endured the ordeal with unwavering courage. They faced isolation, discomfort, and the constant threat of failure. But their determination, fueled by the support of ground control, kept them alive. After enduring days of isolation and uncertainty, the crew of Apollo 13 was finally nearing their rendezvous with Earth. But the journey home was far from over. Re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere is a perilous ordeal, a fiery baptism for any spacecraft. As Apollo 13 plunged through the atmosphere, temperatures soared to thousands of degrees. The spacecraft was subjected to immense pressure, testing the limits of its structural integrity. The crew, shielded by their spacecraft, experienced the intense heat and G-forces. Every moment was critical. A slight deviation from the correct re-entry angle could have catastrophic consequences. Mission Control monitored every parameter, their hearts pounding with anticipation. The world watched, a collective breath held. Finally, after enduring a harrowing ordeal, Apollo 13 splashed down in the Pacific Ocean. The crew, battered but alive, was rescued by waiting recovery teams. As they emerged from the capsule, their faces etched with relief and exhaustion, they were greeted by a world that had been holding its breath. The safe return of the Apollo 13 crew was a triumph of human spirit and ingenuity. It was a testament to the courage of the astronauts, the brilliance of the engineers, and the unwavering support of the nation. The world rejoiced as three heroes returned home, their names forever etched in the annals of history. Apollo May 13th had been a mission of misfortune, but it was also a mission of triumph. It taught us the true meaning of resilience, the power of teamwork, and the indomitable human spirit. The story of Apollo 13 is more than just a tale of survival. It's a testament to the enduring human spirit and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. While the mission didn't land on the moon, it left an indelible mark on the world. The challenges faced by the Apollo 13 crew and ground control led to significant advancements in space technology. Lessons learned from this mission were instrumental in improving spacecraft design, life support systems, and emergency procedures. These innovations have been crucial for subsequent space missions, including the Space Shuttle program and the International Space Station. Beyond the technological advancements, Apollo 13 ignited a renewed sense of wonder and curiosity about the cosmos. It inspired generations of scientists, engineers, and explorers. The mission's legacy can be seen in the countless young minds who dream of reaching for the stars. In the face of adversity, the crew of Apollo 13 demonstrated extraordinary courage, resilience, and teamwork. Their story is a reminder that even in the darkest of hours, the human spirit can prevail. It's a testament to our ability to overcome challenges, adapt to new circumstances, and find solutions when faced with the impossible. As we gaze up at the night sky, we are reminded of our place in the universe. Apollo 13, a mission of adversity turned triumph, is a beacon of hope, inspiring us to explore, to dream, and to reach for the stars. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you like this video, then subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and family.